for tuning in to CelebSource, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey, yo, we got some insanity, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna throw it out there. We got some insanity, man. Folks being hung over the balcony and whatnot, man. All right, we're gonna get into that in a second, man. We also got folks settling, man. Yeah. Some people just settle. Some people just settle. You know what I'm saying? We got 50 Cent on deck, man. Michael Blackson with some words on the situation going on with Diddy, man. We got day 3 for Snoop, man. D1 on Snoop and Meek Mill. What else we got over here? And Cardi B. Again, thanks for tuning in to CelebSource Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your task. Go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too. Yo, man, I got to slide my seat back a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little leg room. Yo, check this out, man. Look. Gotta set you off with a laugh, man, because sometimes we need that, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, this is y'all break period, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in education. If not, then, you know. But look. This is how I be with the fellas, though, man. Ladies, just to let y'all know, man, we really love y'all, man. Let me show you how it is with the fellas a lot of times. Take a look at this joint real quick. Yeah. That one comes to you courtesy of, I think the channel is called Chat Rise. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Chat Rise. You know what I'm saying? Chat_Rise, man. I think they on, what is that, TikTok? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think it's TikTok. You know what I'm saying? It made me laugh, man. So shout out to them for that, man. I like when people make me laugh, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, look. Let's get right to it. The two have settled. Yeah, that's right. People are settling now. You know what I mean? Some folks settle. The two have settled. They decided to settle the lawsuit that was filed yesterday. You like, did he? He did. Look, he settled. Look, you like, shut the front door. No, I will not shut the front door. They have settled, okay? In the quickest season of surviving, bruh, the two have released statements about reaching an amicable settlement. You know what I'm saying? Even after, bruh, is stated to have allegedly dangled Wale off a balcony. You like, wait, say what now? I said it was stated that bruh allegedly had his peoples hang Wale, the artist, over a balcony. Yo, listen to one of the most animated stories you will hear this week, courtesy of Shy Glizzy's bodyguard, Aunt Glizzy, on the channel. What's it called? It's called Barbara's Son TV, okay? Take a listen to this joint real quick. Look, hopefully this plays made of gods of content. Allow this to play for your sake. Source, you gotta let it ride. You gotta let the whole thing ride now. I mean, I'm gonna send you the time period. You know what I'm saying? But it's a really good thing. Take a listen for this joint real quick. Hopefully it plays. Take a listen.
They go in there, they go back there, but they shut the door. It's a studio part, the booth part. It's like a blind back there. Like, it's a pop part. They do orchestra back there. So with a booth at, it's like an orchestra, like a church show. You can open it and you can see in the studio where they record. Like don't y'all ever been to a graduation in a blind show? You can shut the blinds and you can't even see back there. Diddy and them went back there and shut the blinds. All I heard was like, but not punches, like shit, like moving around, tables and shit. So me and Shy run to the blinds. We peeping through the blinds. I'm peeping through the blinds. Shy peeping through the blinds. I swear for God, it's a balcony in the studio, like an out balcony. You can see over the back. I swear to God, my grandmother, they got Wale over top of his feet. They got him off his feet. He hanging off the balcony. They dangling by his feet. I can't really hear what they saying. I'm like, Shy, man, be quiet. Shy don't know what's going on. First of all, Shy go back and help Wale. This is man. He can go back to Shy. Ain't must move for us. Shy like, man, what they doing? I said, man, they got him over the balcony by his feet. They're like, man, no, he don't. That ain't him. Like, show that is him. We knew it was him because we know what type of shoes Wale wore to the studio, and we seen them jump up in the air. So who put on Wale's shoes? Nobody. That was Wale's feet over there. So I'm like, Mo, what the hell is going on? But Wale had already hipped us to this, that Diddy is crazy about this Cassie girl and nobody could be around her, this, that, and the third. I don't know if this her second restraining order on Diddy or did Wale get a restraining order. Somebody got a restraining order or a temporary restraining order that day. Like, I think she might have got a temporary restraining order from Diddy that day. I don't really know, but long story short, after that happened, Diddy and them stormed out. She left with them. Everybody left. They left with them. Only person back there now is Wale, but everybody in there went to go see was Wale. All right, man, Shy never went back there. Shy goofy left out the studio, went to the bathroom and act like he was never in the studio to see what happened or nothing. So when he came in, it was all new to him. I said, right there, I seen it all. I was ready to bed. On my mother, y'all, he come back to the junk. I can't do that because I got the mic. Little junk tilted, little junk jacked up. He sweaty and y'all, I'm talking about sweaty and so, nah, man, it just be a misunderstanding. I don't know why they take me for the bad person. I didn't mean like them. I'm just trying to make some great music. And I know I'm just trying to further myself in my career. He's in a bigger place. He just got to understand, nah, Onk, it ain't like that. Like, I was thinking, like, just had that boy on the balcony, so boom, let it go. Shit, I walk back in, like, man, what happened, man? Something. He like, man, you wasn't in? He like, nah, man, what happened, man? Man, he like, man, nah, I'm gonna tell you about that. We riding in the car while they discussing what happened in shop. While they does not know we was looking through this blind, he just act like, he like, man, no, they ain't do nothing. They just came in there actually aggressive talking. I'm like, they just try to try to get close to me and fake try to bully me, but they ain't do nothing. Like, I'm like, what you mean? He didn't tell us they hung us off the balcony. We watch him get hung off the balcony by his feet, y'all. He was dangling. We seen him SBs in the air like that. Now he capping. Man, that's me and Shadow a secret, y'all. We never told nobody, but now I told this story because if I'd have told it without these headlines, nobody would believe me. Cassie had just put a restraining order out on Diddy after all these years. Like, she got a restraining order and now it's about to come out. And if they go to court about it, they're gonna read all the court documents. And I promise you, she's gonna say, one time in the studio, he came in there and he put Wale over the balcony because he was so insecure about what we had going on. I'm the realest that ever did this, man. I'm telling you. Wale's real name is Ralph, and Ralph, your feet was in the air. You was hanging like Ralph, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You was, Ralphie! Bouncer.
Hey yo, that man said, yo, I pray that played. I pray to God that joint played. You know what I'm saying? But look, if it didn't play, I feel sorry for your mother. You like, what you say about my mother? Look. That man said he fake went to the bathroom. Look, that man's storytelling skills are A1. Go check out the channel, support the joint, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if it made you smile. You know what I mean? Because it ain't gonna kill you to support the channel. Really, you gotta hear the full story. There's more to the story. I just played you the clip. Hopefully if it played. You know what I'm saying? I watched that one video like 3-4 times, man. You know what I'm saying? He got 3 or 4 views out of me just with that one. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those joints that's like, even though you know the story, you could watch it again for comedic effect. Barber's Son TV. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Look. But never mind all that. Okay, Cassie and Diddy have decided to amicably settle the lawsuit. Now, according to New York Times, Cassie stated this. She said, I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. And Diddy has stated through the New York Times, quote, we have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love. Close quote. Look. If you could see my face right now, you could probably hear my face. If you could hear my face right now, you definitely can hear my face. You know what I'm saying? Because that's technically what the voice is. You're hearing the face. Listen. If you could see my face right now, it's what you look like when T-Mobile will not accept partial payments. It's what you look like when your people said they was coming up to the school and you knew it wasn't for something good. You knew it wasn't because you was gonna get an award. You know what I'm saying? It's what you look like. My face looks like what you look like when your December check comes through, but it don't have that bonus in it. Here's the thing. Diddy's team has said, this is what they said yesterday. This is an attempt at a shakedown. Hours later, they settle? So here are the directions that I could see this going. And there's a million directions, but I'm short-sighted, right? So I only see a little bit of them, right? And life is strange, so anything can happen, but someone could turn up missing. Okay. People see that Puff settled for an undisclosed amount and they figure, well, the holidays are right around the corner, so I guess I'll settle for an undisclosed amount too. You see what I'm saying? Way more stories probably about to come out. The feds are probably scouring the internet for more stories and witnesses. Look, you might hear some breaking news about an arrest before the year is out. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I saw this happen before with your boy Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Look, you might hear about some breaking news before the month is out. I mean, before the year is out. Before the month is out. It's possible. Because more people might come out the woodworks. Look, this looks ridiculously strange, though. A day later, they settle? A day later, he settles? My understanding is she potentially had a book of sorts in the works. It is no longer in the works. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be no longer in the works. Because if I settled, part of the settlement would be, and you ain't gonna say nothing about nobody or nothing involving me, nor will you release anything from a third party. Which I don't know how that could be, but I bet you a good lawyer can make it happen that way somehow. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. If that really happened to sis, right? And bruh really gets down in the way that she stated in the lawsuit, and she settled, wouldn't that make it seem like I don't know, like I know, like, it to me, right? You know, I'm simple, so you can help me out here. But I know about the serial Ilan Chow violating cannibalistic Jeffrey Dahmer ad ninja down the street, but didn't say nothing because you paid me hush money, is what I feel like, almost, sort of. You know what I'm saying? So now they could continue their foot-eating ways. You understand what I'm saying, man? Like, let's say we lived in a society that couldn't be bought and wasn't afraid of seeing Jesus face to face. Let's say we lived in a society that wants to stop evil dead in its track. Let's say we lived in a society that wanted to protect the next 19 to 23-year-old deer that's about to get caught in the next predator's crosshairs. You see what I'm saying? Is that dog hanging out the window? What the hell is that? If money couldn't purchase our silence and death itself couldn't shut us up, think of all the evils in this world that would have been stopped dead in its tracks. Unfortunately, our family members get threatened with death or worse. Our children are threatened with kidnapping and enslavement. Evil people with power will hold what you love most dearly for ransom. I'm not saying that's what happened, because I don't know what happened. But if you didn't do anything, would you settle? Honestly, answer that question down in the comments below. I need to understand the psychology behind why a powerful individual would allow themselves to settle with a person that lied on them. Perhaps it's a way of just cleaning off the mud that's sullying all that white clothing. Look, whenever I see people proclaiming how righteous and holy they are, and they're not Jesus, and they're seen wearing white clothing while proclaiming righteousness, I feel like it's a show. You know what I'm saying? I'm leery of that. That's just me. That's how my mind works. They may be good. I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? So, look, they've reached an undisclosed settlement one day after you file a lawsuit alleging that this man violated and physically abused and actually trafficked people. Now, keep in mind, right? The lawsuit wasn't, let me see what my time is looking like, because you know what I'm saying. Look. The lawsuit wasn't a criminal case, per se. So, Cassie couldn't have gotten him locked up. You know what I'm saying? At this point, all she could do at this point was get a bag. In other words, financial compensation for the emotional damage, or rather, for the emotional trauma that she experienced. Because we cannot minimize what she went through. You see what I'm saying? You ain't the same after all of that insanity, man. You know what I mean? When you are violated, the things that she was saying, you know what I'm saying? You're getting male prostitutes to violate you. You violated repeatedly. People are blowing up other people's cars and stuff in front of you. Wale getting dangled out the window. His feet is just dangling. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. If he didn't settle and they dragged this through court, everything would have came out. And could you imagine the bloodshed in that courtroom had everything came out? That joint would have been absolutely insane. You know what I'm saying? I mean, here's how I see it. Listen, I settle for an undisclosed amount. Then my niece and daughters and my sisters are violated and trafficked by the same people or the offspring of the people I settle with. Listen, man. The scriptures teach, because the sentence against an evil work is not executed swiftly, the hearts of people are fully set in them to do evil. Get the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Chapter 8, verse 11 of one of the wisdom books. You're like, which one? Go find it. Chapter 8, verse 11. Go through the wisdom books. Chapter 8, verse 11. There's 5 of them about. Okay? Job, Proverbs, Psalms, Ecclesiastes, and Job, Proverbs, Psalms, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Solomon. All right, look. Now, 50 Cent, right? What's my time looking like now? Because now I'm talking about 50. 50 Cent, who after being... Wait. What's my... 50 Cent, who after being shot 9 times stated that the brush with death changed his life and that he fears absolutely nothing. and look, what does a fearless person do? They speak their mind without fear of repercussion. See, even Suge might fear death and pull off. When Suge appeared on 50's video set with a car full of goons and everybody scattered, it was stated that 50 Cent allegedly ran towards Suge laughing with something black and mini in his hand. And Suge pulled off with the quickness, if you know what I mean. So Fifth apparently laughs in the face of a boogeyman. Probably why I love the guy. You know what I'm saying? Fifth posted this. He says, I'm only He paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the sharks saw the blood in the water. And here they come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every woman he put his hand on. Close quote. Could that be possible? Look, how many women did it take to take down your boy Harvey? How many women was it? Was it 8? I feel like it was 8. If bruh did and does this evil, right? I'm not saying he did, but if bruh did and does this type of evil that he's being accused of having done throughout the years, and I've been hearing about this for years, and the victims admit to their being abused, it's over. Because like the stuff is being put together right now. It's gotta be. You know what I'm saying? And all of this happening all at the same time. Look, and some of the people that are said to have been abused are men. And you know how emasculating it is for a man to speak on being abused by another man? Which is crazy, because then that means it's so wild, because men are supposed to be the protectors and the providers and the strong ones, but you'll have women coming out speaking because the men are be too ashamed. That's wild. The psychological, you know what I'm saying, roadblocks that are implemented. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hate money, man. That's why I hate money, because all of this is largely centered around money and power. So I don't hate money to not get it. I just hate what it does to people's minds. So the probability of men saying something is very low. Shout out to 50 for being fearless and saying something, because 50 always is speaking on Diddy. Now, Michael Blackson even had some words on Diddy. Michael Blackson posted this. He said, anything demonic will come back and haunt you. 2 big celebrities went down the last couple of days. Who's next and what you think they did? You like, what 2 celebrities? I think he might be referring to Will. He might be referring to Will, and now he's referring to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't quite come down, because Diddy paid it off and Will laughed it off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what's going on with this whole joint. But let me cut to my shout outs real quick. I got one shout out, okay? I told you about this about 2 or 3 days ago, all right? I got one shout out. I'm just going to post a picture of the secret sauce. I'm posting a picture of the secret sauce, okay? If you know, you know, all right? Posting a picture of the secret sauce. I'm going to post the link in the thumbnail. You know what I mean? Can't nothing really go down unless there's a certain number of subs. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm going to need you to go on and sub to the channel. And I'm going to need you to hit the notification bell so that when the joint drops, you on deck. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Folks can parlay real quick. All right? We're going to post that joint in the comments. So there's the pic. Hopefully you're looking at the pic of the secret sauce. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. You got to sign in. If you know, you know. Tune in. All right, check this out. Where we at? Look, listen. Snoop has announced that he's quitting smoke. What's my time looking like? Because I don't want to keep you too long. He announced that he's quitting smoke. He said after much consideration and conversation with the family, he's quitting smoke. Some folks think it's a publicity stunt, but that would be odd considering the brand deals that I swear bruh has for weed strains and whatnot. So Snoop is apparently taking us on the journey with him. You know what I'm saying? And now he's on day 3. And I feel like it's a struggle for bruh. So we got to keep Snoop the Unk in our prayers. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. We're praying for Snoop. Lord, in the name of Jesus, we're praying that you strengthen my boy Snoop, because we know that the man has a large influence, and there may be a lot of people that are saying they are going to walk this walk with Snoop during this time period. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know if Snoop will ever see this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got to tune in. I can't see how we wouldn't. So Snoop, real talk. What you're doing in posting the date, like day 3, this is day 4, whatever. Yo, man, this changes the game for a lot of people. It will change their lives. You know how many people will not accidentally smoke fentanyl because of what Snoop is currently doing? You know what I mean? Like, this is what artists should be using their platforms for, making everything better for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Not helping us to not be stuck on substances and whatnot. Now, the artist D1 made a very interesting statement concerning Snoop quitting. Take a listen to what D1 said.
A shift is occurring, and I'm here for this. Snoop Dogg, Meek Mill, and the power of OG leadership. Watch this. Snoop Dogg announced that he has given up smoking. That's huge. That takes a lot of courage because a huge part of his brand is built off of being a weed smoker. Let's not act like that's an easy decision for him to make. He might lose fans in the process, but he's like, look, where I'm at in my life, this is what I'm doing. I'm standing on this. That is huge. The power of hip-hop as a teaching tool is even more huge, because watch what that did. Less than a day later, Meek Mill announces that he's gonna quit smoking on the strength of Snoop making his announcement. That is huge, y'all. So if hip-hop could influence another successful rapper like Meek to say he gonna stop smoking, you think it can't influence kids who looking at this and who watching? They got kids who might follow Meek more than they follow Snoop, but Meek was influenced by Snoop. This is how the process works, y'all. But it started with an OG stepping up and making a bold move that might be costly to his fan base, quote unquote, but that's going to be powerful for his own life, his own growth. But then it has a trickle-down domino effect that's powerful and productive for the whole community. That's what I be talking about. I'm here for it, man. I thank God that this type of shift is beginning to occur. We need more of this. Love.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Yeah. Look, D1 definitely gets play over here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I respect that dude, man. Real talk, man. I respect what he, where he be coming from with it. You know what I mean? And D1 is right, because Meek Mill did say, as a result of Snoop's influence, he's pulling back. You know what I mean? So, Meek posted this. He said, I'm gonna go to Dubai and completely stop smoking. I'm gonna follow Snoop. My doctor said I got a little bit of emphysema in the chest, and if I don't stop smoking, it cuts my lifeline in half. I was addicted to the nicotine, and this new weed got too many chemicals, and it's too risky to play with my mental. Shout out to Meek Mill, man. See, I know a lot of y'all gonna be mad, like, follower, but all of us are following somebody's influence, especially you. You know what I'm saying? And the harder you deny it, the more you probably blinded by how much you follow. You follow what I'm saying, man? I think even Coyle Ray said she gonna pull back up off the smoke. You know what I mean? But, she said she gonna start on Monday. So there's always that kind of pullback. But I'm just saying, though. You know what I mean? I hope, Coyle Ray could ditch it. And I hope you, the listener, could ditch it. Because I know you're trying to. You know what I'm saying? And prayers up for you, man, who's trying to ditch it, man. Now, you could do it, man. You know what I mean? You could do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, just gotta wait to my neighbors, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, yeah. You could do it, man. You can pull back off of it, man. You know what I'm saying? You are stronger than what you imagine, man. And you can handle it. Like I said, man, start for a month. You know what I'm saying? You that said you did it for 15 months, do it for 16 months now. You know what I mean? Keep your mind nice and clear. Because the sellers will do everything in their power to keep making sales off of you. Remember, the person with an addiction is a person with very little sales resistance. You see what I'm saying? And they're making sales off you, bro. All right, check this out. And let me just throw this out here. Snoop has even recently donated $10K on a GoFundMe for Josephine Wright. So I want to throw that out there too, because that's good news that our artists are doing, right? He helped her out, which aided her in keeping her property. I believe she's about 93 years old. She had a GoFundMe and reached $270K. Josephine Wright. Shout out to Josephine Wright. Shout out to Snoop and everybody else that donated to that. You know what I'm saying? And finally, I shouldn't have really added this one on there, but Cardi B. I love Cardi B. You know that, right? Unless she talk crazy to me. But, people can talk crazy to me all the time, so whatever. I don't really care. My students talk crazy to me, man. I had a student yesterday. They was just straight cussing at me. I was like, yo, don't cuss at me. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Don't cuss at me. You know what I mean? Check this out, though. You like, what? Yeah, man. It's crazy out here these days. Look, man, you go try talking to a class full of 17, 18-year-olds and see whether you commit a murder, whether you walking out in cuffs. Can you believe it? The self-control I have is so admirable. I admire myself. You know how many kids look at me like, I cannot believe you can control yourself in the face of some of these kids, because I would have been caught a body. I'm like, I ain't never said I never caught a body. And finally, Cardi B does not like what's going on with Will Smith. She said, I don't like it. I don't like what they're doing to Will Smith. And she said, and some of these journalists. I said, I like the fact that she used the word journalists. I like that. She didn't say bloggers. Maybe when she said journalists, she might could have meant bloggers. Am I a journalist? I don't think so. I guess I'm a blogger. Whatever. Look, Cardi B said that she don't like what's happening to Will Smith. It makes her feel some type of way. You know what I mean? And you remember what happened with Will Smith? It was Tasha K who Cardi B took through the ringer, suing her for $4 million. You know what I mean? And Tasha K, man, she had, like, and then they even went to Tasha K's Google account and was like, yeah, take the money off of there too. I said, dang, where are all these little bugs coming from? You know, there's a bunch of little tiny bugs all over the place. I'm not talking about roaches neither. They're like little flies. They're like gnats. Anyway, my bad. Cardi B has said the following. Take a listen.
And you want to know something? I don't like that shit. I don't like what people be doing to Will Smith. I be feeling like Will Smith is very unproblematic. And I feel like he got like a nice heart. And that's the thing. I found out that Will Smith is a Libra. I always said this. Like Libras, we be getting tried. And then when we outburst so fucking heavy that we become the ones in the wrong. Because when we throw that outburst after we get so much, we go so crazy that people be like, oh my God, what the fuck? Oh, this bitch is really crazy. Oh, this nigga is fucking crazy for real. And I feel like y'all doing that to Will Smith. And I don't like that some people never fucking change. I'm so tired of people picking on that man. Dead ass. And like, I feel like it's not even your job as a journalist. You should like be able to detect whether somebody is bullshitting or not. Because anybody could say something about anybody. Look what happened to me in 2018 when I didn't even know her name, was saying that she know me, that she went to my house. Anybody could say a fucking fake ass story about you and people gonna fucking fake ass believe it. So it should be your job to detect whether something is a lie or not, or like to have any type of proof, any type of evidence.
Yeah, that's what she said, man. And I feel what she's saying. I mean, you know, like, the thing about it is, like, so this guy said he wanted to say something. He wanted to, and I don't know why he would have said it, but I mean, he chose to say it. It sounded, like we said, it sounded absolutely salacious. It sounded insane. It was going to make headlines, which it did. Jada said she's suing. Cardi said she don't like it. Will just laughed at it and said, why the hell they made me the bottom? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's a crazy month. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. And be sure to check that secret sauce, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? The secret sauce. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to CelebSource, your source for celeb news.